How's it going, Connor?
I'm back. Are we already going?
Yeah, we're deep in the session.
Cool. Who you spectating at the minute?
I'm currently on DDoS. He's on a lap.
Got what car is in for a sec. Alpha Tower. We're making his debut today from South Africa.
Oh, South Africa, that's a new one.
That's okay. 20.5.
Yeah, not a bad time at all. Looking, I got another few drivers. We got Hackenbutter finishes lap, I believe, right behind up and it's good to get a good fill here.
Yeah, I'm just riding on board with Blue. I'll keep an eye on hacking that on the minimap.
Hope it goes P3 on the mediums.
Blue P5, oh, that's a decent time.
On the medium tires as well, yeah.
Wasn't the deform grid like really close as well?
Yeah, it was really close. Monza's obviously a pretty simple track, so not too many big differences in time around here. Almost every driver in the 20s.
Well, Luke Beck, I think, is the only driver down there that is actually pushing a monumental amount of curb, and he's millimetres away from actually binning it on the exit of Ascari.
Yeah, getting a good tilt going through the parabolic canal.
Might as well take the advantage given to you. Back end stepping out a bit on the power.
It's going to be a 120, I believe. Or 121.
I reckon he's left at least half second on the table.
Definitely in the last corner. Another driver starting his lap now is feared by gaming. Going on the Cuba Grande now. Let's see who can do it. That's his first sector apparently. Chicane as well. Ooh, not grass.
At this point for third though, I'll just be happy if you can get a time on the board.
Yeah. He did okay in the first sector. That Lesmo was pretty sketchy. Down to Ascari. Ooh, really wide. Oh. Parabolica coming through now. It's pushing. Looks to be a 21, I think. Yep, 21.3. I could choose his lap as well if he went into P8 on the medium tires.
Try and keep an eye on one of the McLarens. Have we got 2 McLarens today? Or
Yeah,
just
James
one?
just started this lap too. Oh, and he lagged out.
I'm a little bit worried for James. If he can't keep on top of his internet, then he's going to have to either stay out of qualifying or miss the race entirely.
Seems like actually I'm having the same problem there. Resify just set a new lap of 19.9, which is a second and 7/10 quicker than I'm sorry, no, 7/10 quicker than the second place driver. So some reasonable
Oh,
pace
Fred's
there.
crashed.
Yeah, that's a crash into the Lesmos. Streetbike Gaming thing spun around as well. And that will be the end of his qualifying session. And Twonk had to pass through that. Looks like that hindered him a bit. And he's coming down to see what we got in the second sector.
I think
Ooh, Twonk is 3 seconds
Fred
off.
must have been on a hot lap, and Streetbike Gaming's not managed to move out of the way in time. Much more likely scenario.
Yeah, Twonk, 3 seconds up. He's gonna come down into the final corner now. He's gonna push as hard as he can. Hitting the inside line. And that'll be a 118.0. And maybe Reservai coming in, retiring early, probably not pay off for him right there.
Hatchins just started another flying lap.
Yeah, he's got some good clean air here, but he also has a slipstream of a Reynolds in front.
Yeah.
He's gonna be pushing pretty hard. Keep in mind his last. Oh, never mind. He's backed off.
Okay. Sorry for much blue then. He's on a push lap. I believe this is his only run on the soft so far, and he's purple by 2/10.
Yeah. He's looking at Lesnall's now, really important corner, rather well.
That runner's hooked up nicely. Oh,
As you say that.
drive error. Just didn't get it pointed properly going through the corner. Apart from that, that runner's a hell of a machine today.
Yeah, Diaz coming down the finish, just second sector now. Pushing as hard as he can. He is down by almost 2/10. Looking gaming with Ascari corners now. Going through Parabolica. It's a rather inside line there. And his time will be a 1:20.2, so not too bad. That's 6 for him. From behind, Carps is about to start his lap, and so will F1 Antics, who's right behind. Blue is currently on his lap. He's about 300s up, going through the Lesmos now.
Don't think the locals at Monza today are going to mind if they see the Alfa Romeos doing too well. I think after Spa they took a hell of a lead in the constructors, but it's always swinging between those two. I think the biggest points deficit I saw was after the third race, and I believe...
Oh, Blue's around! Is that a retirement? Yep. Ooh. He absolutely binned it into the Lesmos. Into that sky.
Yeah. Why is it... Oh, it's a nasty one.
Four-wheel slide straight into the barriers, nothing you can do about that. Just lost it. Pretty vicious damage, but now F1 Antics' teammate, 6/10 up. He could be on to get P4 here. He is pushing. Gonna send it to Parabolica. A little bit wide, but he gets a good exit. To do the best line possible. That'd be a 119.8, only a half a tenth off Freeze. That'll be P5 for him. Back to loop back, he is 8/10 up, and he could be on for a rather big jump in his scoreboard. A little bit of an inside touch to the curve, but he's pretty good.
When did Hacking go pole?
Just now actually, I'm pretty sure. sorry, missed that, but yeah, he looks he had a pretty good lap.
I didn't even realise it was on a lap. Sorry about that.
Yeah. But Luke now coming to the line, those P4 are pushing Reese down. And yeah, Hackham, as you were talking about everyone else, Hackham's the fastest time there, and looking like he's always on the pace by a little few tenths every now and again, but he's been dominating pretty well this year single-handedly. Another driver I believe is on the lap is not a Semantics, we'll just find out here. Luke's also is in lap. I believe Reese is on a lap. Yes, he is. 3 tenths down though. Pushing as hard as he can. Coming down to Lesmos now. Oh, a bit of grass, and that's a bit of a 4-wheel slide, and that's gonna make him back out of that lap. That's him around. Meanwhile, I believe we have James just going through his out lap, so just got out of the pit lane there. So far, not really anybody doing a flying lap. Drivers coming out now, and I believe Luke Beck will be starting his lap, or is going to pit lane. He's going to pit, so he will not start his lap. But Reese behind will also be coming into the pits, yeah. So abandoning that.
Unless you just want to ride on board with what's it, James, until he can get a lap in.
Yeah, it seems like Carbs is actually to finish his out lap. He could make a big jump here, since he has not done a lap yet on the soft tires. So coming down the straight, DRS wide open. One of the heaviest braking zones in the whole calendar. He's going to go from 8th gear all the way to 2nd gear, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he has to get a good exit here, not going to curbs too much, and now coming up the Curva Grande. Let's see what he gets in the first sector. He will be 2 tenths up right there, and that already put him in 10th place, so just need to do it better all around the lap. Coming up to the Lesnos now, so the first one goes. Nice turn in there, that was really hooked up well. And now the second one, arguably the tougher one. Oh, that's really wide. And he just about cruising on track. Good job on him. But now coming down the straights, he will pass the second sector, and he will be 6 tenths up. Oh, but he goes really deep into Ascari, and that's probably going to ruin his lap right there. So all that work.
Still got tight. If he's got enough fuel, he can go again, but something tells me that that's not the case.
So his lap finishes, Twonk's lap starts now, and he's going to be wanting to get past Hackham here.
I'm going to ride on board with James as all he needs to do is round the Parabolica.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on Twonk. Oh, was off track. Yeah.
Oh my god, just a bit of a lag spike. Where's he gonna go? P5. I'm just glad he was able to get a time on the board. I think his internet is going to cause issues and pitch. I think for the race, be prepared for a lobby reset if James's internet is glitching about this much.
Yeah, I believe Diras is starting the lap now. Coming through the first sector. 2 seconds off, so I guess he backed off there.
Yeah, he's already backed off. ERS is turned down. Not a lot left he can do.
Harps is on a flyer. He's about a 10th up in the second sector. And he's pushing on ease around. Ooh. Yo's still in the car. That is good for him. But that's a rather hard hit into the barrier.
I think that is a legitimate rundown of the clock. Luke won't improve.
Yep.
Reese still on a flyer.
Reese is actually up by 4 tenths here. He could get a good lap in right at the last second. Yep. Into Parabolica now. Good turn in, good exit. Could this be a higher finish for him? And it will be P4.
I don't know why, I thought it was going to go point. It looks like they're going to absolutely smash it, and then by the time they're at the line,
Yeah.
Few
Look like crosses, he'll be in
tenths
P5
back.
with James in P6. James actually had a pretty good session time right there.
they're not really going to improve. Right, I'm just going to leave you with it. Hopefully James can stay in lobby. I'm not feeling myself today, so I'm going to run downstairs and grab a drink quickly, and I'll try and be back for the formation lap.
You know what I'll do?
What?
You know you could try?
What?
I wonder if something of a share play will allow me to take control.
Not really necessary. All fit by giving the 5-place penalty.
That's
Probably for that collision with thingy. What's his name? Fred. Anyway, top 3 then. It's Hakim on pole position, championship leader, extending his lead already. 2 points from pole position in Division 2 for the Haas driver. Tonk P2 for Red Bull, and it's an Alfa Romeo second row start for Resify in P3. Right, pitch. I'll try and be as quick as I can.
Yeah, it's fine. Take your time. Yeah. So, while Connor does his own thing, I'll take you guys down the grid rundown and see what we got today. Let's hope that the lobby loads this time. Yep, and it seems that it will. That's good. Okay, and the drivers have begun their formation lap.
I'm back.
Great. This is time for the grid rundown.
Full grid rundown?
Yep.
So we catch your breath. That said, pole position, Drivers' Championship leader Hakim, P1 fast taking 2 points himself and his constructor. We've got Twonk in the Red Bull alongside him on the front row, P2. Resify, P3. Start of the second row for the Alfa Romeo driver, expecting very high performance from the Alfa Romeos come the end of the race today, but one of them is severely out of position. Reese 17 P4 for Red Bull, really good qualifying for both Red Bulls today. You need to kind of start clawing a little better ground back to the constructors after Alfa Romeo have really started to pull away with it recently. Not Luke Beck, your highest qualifying race point today, start P5, ahead of James Killer, who's had connection issues in qualifying, but it's P6 for the Mercedes. Heckermeister P7, really good time there to get his racing point up to 7th. F1 Antics P8 for Renault is ahead of Nhrl debutant DDoS, down in P9 for AlphaTauri. Fred the Red in 10th place for McLaren. Ahead of Blue, I think, so what could have been really from qualifying. Blue not really able to nail the lap that would normally see him up there with the midfield at the start. P11 nonetheless. We've got the other Alfa Romeo of Carps all the way down 12th. If he and Resify want this constructors, he's going to have to pull his finger out today. SLM, highest qualifying of the girls today, P13 for Ferrari. The teammate Ali P14 and Fearbug Gaming rounding out the grid in P15 for Haas.
Shout to Blue and Carps, both starting on the medium tires. We'll be trying to do an ultimate strategy today. But at the front, we got Hack'em along Tonk with the second row of Resify and Reese. They're going to take away the race today. So we got 5 LED lights turned on now. And game lights are off, but the real race starts now. And Resify gets Hack'em gets a really good start.
Really bad start there from
even
James.
better when Tonk gets past him, and now Resify is going to get past Hack'em. And it's actually going to be 3 wide into the first corner. That's not going to end well. Yeah, but it actually kind of does. And meanwhile, behind, I believe, there's a little bit of contact.
SLM and Fearbug Gaming have came together at the back, but apart from that, pretty clean getaway from everyone as they all snake through turn 3.
Harps and Hack'em. Hack'em had did not have the best start there, and now he's going to be trying to go down the inside of Dots.
It's all really tight
really
into turn 4.
Now,
come on, Fred.
Can make contact. But Fred going down the inside into the Lesmos now. He could have had that move done. And maybe even Carps could have a chance here in Lesmo 2. He's going to be pushing it, but thinks better of it. Meanwhile, up front, Twonk does take the lead. But Resify is right hot in his tail there.
Just don't know what happened there, Hacking, man. He just
I think
kind of
Hack'em's got a load of wheel spin there. Ooh, his Carps goes really wide out of Ascari.
He was just a bit nowhere the moment the lights went on. There's bottle and pole, and then there's this.
Yeah.
But he's still in the race, no damage. Who's that with damage? Ellie?
That would be Ellie and James. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, Fonrantic's gone for a hell of a slide there at the final corner.
Yeah,
right,
that's what I'm shocked about. I think James lagged into him. They both spun, but then James lagged back into position and kept on going. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Hack'em was at the curbs. Hack'em keeps going backwards.
If any of the drivers are watching, or if anyone can give some feedback on James's connection, because if the lag is proving that much of an issue, he would need to consider still racing for today.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. Close battle between Luke Beck and Reese right now. Beck,
Mate, there's a three-way fight for P7. This is great.
Oh, this fight's everywhere.
Fred.
Yeah, Hack'em trying his best to get back to that prized first place, but the speed trains here are really big, and it's seems to have DRS enabled too. Hack'em's actually pushing it. It's going to be alongside Fred. Will it be on the inside or the outside? He actually, I think, gives up a bit. Oh, but he still goes for it. He's pushing.
Fred moves is there.
For it, and oh, Fred goes off track. Oh no, he does not. Never mind. They keep going. Keep swapping positions. This is a mighty little scrap we got going. But I believe they're gonna Hack'em will. Will he get it? Not yet. He's gonna try to run the outside. Will he get it? I think he got it. Yep, off the track. Yeah. And he got the move done. Meanwhile, Ellie's retired. And that's into the Ascaris, and I'll bring out a safety car. Now, will we see some early stoppers on those soft tires?
Potentially. So F196 has already pulled the jackpot. What's that penalty there from Twonk? 3 seconds,
it might be 3 seconds. Oh, that is very early. That's probably not gonna work out well for him. So, rather eventual start to this race. Not too much contact, but there was a bit of spins, and eventually ending up with Ellie retiring into the wall of Ascari. Whether it was by contact, I'm not sure, but that has brought out a safety car. And we'll see if anybody pits here, put on the hard tires, I believe, which can go to the end.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait and see if any contact would be maybe on the safety car. I hope not, and I hope anyone's watching that try and
So
give at
Dawson
least
coming.
2 car lengths at all times.
Oh, and Hackham's in also. Interesting. And Fred. And James will come in, yeah. Who will also come to the pit lane. SLM will stay out. And almost all of them can go to the hard tires. In fact, all of them have gone to the hards.
Well, yeah, because if it's an early, like a really early safety car around here before the soft pit window, I believe the hards can push it to the end.
Yep, I believe they just about make it to the end.
Yeah.
It would be about 23 laps on them, which I believe is pretty possible.
I believe.
Considering this medium can go about 20.
So I believe the maximum tire life is about 22, but they can buy themselves a little bit of time.
With the safety car.
Yeah. And even if for some reason they can't, they're open for a soft stint right at the end of the race.
And that's also if there's a late safety car, which could bring them back in for a new set of softs or something like that, you know? But yeah, safety car is looking to come in not this lap, but the lap after at this pace. Okay, let's do some winners and losers, shall we? Biggest winner off the start.
Yeah, let's have a look at biggest winners and losers.
Yeah, seems to be Carpson. 11, saying that she.
Biggest
benefit
losers
from
still,
the
even at the safety car, hacking down 8 places.
Yeah. Hackham seemed just have not the best start at all. He lost out to Twonk almost instantly and then got put into a 3-way sandwich, which eventually just made him lose more positions. So it was a bit of a domino effect, and he lost out big time.
Pitch, are you able to do me a favour?
Yeah.
Are you able to try and leave SLM some invites? Her Wi-Fi is playing up a little bit.
Yep, got it.
I think she's trying to reset it, and hopefully we can get her back in, because I'd hate to see that P7 go to waste.
Yep, I'm sending her one now, and the sends. So, I believe, yeah, soon all the drivers will be together. Just waiting when Antix, who is about to reach the first Lesmo, as the drivers are all about to exit the second Lesmo, so. Yep, she is back, that's good. Wolfie Gaming must have had a moment because he is off track. But F1 Antics has let him back through, so. Great in that.
Just waiting to see some human inputs. Oh, this one. Safety car in this lap as well.
So drivers scrubbing their tires away. It's going to be up to Reservoir for the race start. Will he go as fast as possible, or will he?
Yeah, Paige, I'm going to keep an eye on these. Like, can you send SLM like more than one invite, maybe 3, let's say. There's about to go green flag racing again at Monza. Reservoir around the final corner. He is ahead of both Red Bulls, are ready to hunt him down. Safety car is in, green flag racing again at the start of lap 6. Eckermeister getting past Carps. Oh, 2 racing points charging up today. It's turn 1 to go. Oh, kind of orderly. That's Carps with the mother of all dive bombs around the outside. It's SLM's AI Ferrari seems to be pulling away from the midfield. Yeah, SLM, I don't know if you're watching, just be a bit careful. You've got like traffic behind you, so just be a bit cautious. You'll fight at the front though. I think the best person in all
Hackham's
of
got a bit
this,
get past him now.
could be Reese or Luke Beck, just because how much ERS they're able to save. You don't want to be seeing straight after a safety car restart, you do one lap and then, oh, you've got no ERS all the way down that big long straight.
Oh, Doss is off track. That's gonna be a spin.
See if he can
And
get
he
around
will be in
okay.
last.
It doesn't look like he's got damage. I think that was just a spin. Bad luck, but he's still in the race.
Oh, and Reed's being threatened by Echo now. Yep, Echo right behind. Overtake open. This probably also going to be spending soon. No, he's using the ERS on the slipstream of loop back. Or he's to come down the inside.
Ooh.
Or Echo's on the inside. Get the outside now. Ooh,
Will Bang,
pushed
that's
off track.
I was going to say Will Bang's okay, but as long as they don't get pushed off track.
Yeah, but he's going to come back here. He has the momentum. And will be inside or the outside. It's going to be around the outside. He's trying to leave a bit of space for Echo, but Echo backs out of that. Another fair driving there. Oh, Reese with a bit of a tank slapper there, and Echo might be right back
It
on
wasn't
him.
just Reese, it was all of them behind. Carps as well, Hackman, even just a little bit of a tank slapper, but not too much.
It's back in the penalty too now.
Oh, Carps was span! Ascari. His car's okay, not on the barrier.
Oh, do not pull a battle. Okay, good.
Just a little bit too much curb on that exit.
Make
To
sure
be fair,
you
I think, you know, even if you spin there in the race, just be grateful that you're still in it.
Yeah, definitely.
DRS
Echo, again, is right behind Reese.
Enable.
Yep. But not for
He's
Echo.
really
Echo's still gonna
burning
go
his
for it, though.
ERS.
He's really trying to get past him. And he's got
He's
him
going to
clear.
do it.
Yep.
Can't do it now. I think he wants it bad enough.
Oh, a bit of a rear kick right there, but Echo got the
It's
move
alright.
on.
It's a no traction kicking in and a unhealthy amount of curb. If he did that in the next game, probably end up with a bit of floor damage.
So it's settled down a slight bit, but closest battle on track. Seems to be Fred trying to get past SLM now.
Oh, Fred just had that the worst line through
Yeah,
the
that
second
was a
lesson.
really inside line there.
Luckily he was still within DRS, so it's going to keep him in touch with the Ferrari.
Talk of another 3 seconds. That's 6 seconds.
Oh, Fred, save it! Good lad.
Oh, up front Hackham. He's really close to Reese. He's gonna have DRS.
Yeah, I think Reese has burned a bit too much ERS trying to stay in front of
Yeah,
that.
Hackham will have it. Oh, Hackham!
Hack him!
Doing a bit of a Tokyo drift impression
Echo.
there. Oh, he's giving him hit lane. And that will not be good for him. He's not going to stop any other time in this race.
Eslem not even fighting the McLaren. She knows she's got a 3-second penalty. Trying out braking the braking zone, but Fred had the corner. Still P7 for Ferrari, as it is yet to make a pit stop. Don't really know who's going to win at this point, because the strategies are just so up in the air.
Yeah, a lot of different strategies have been predicted with that safety car. Hackham though is really fresh.
Let him get that stopped. Just going to have to relinquish the position to the Renault.
Yeah, Hackham with DRS now behind Reese. Reese no one can control him along, so should be easy pickings for Hackham here. Oh, Reese goes really deep into that corner. Oh yeah, it could be easy for Hackham as long as he can make it a tank.
Let me just double check Reese's tyres. 8 lap of softs, he's not pitted. Third, nice of you to rejoin us.
Hackham's gaining, he's using the overtake. So is Reese though.
Yeah, he really wants in front of him though, at least for the track position.
Yep, Hackham's pushing. The inside, Reese is gonna try to defend it for his life. Oh, he's deep into that corner and he has to relinquish that. Yeah, Hackham got it. Ooh, now Fred's right behind
Yeah,
as
but
well.
you're safe. If he's not careful, he's going to lose the place to McLaren. And Blue ain't
Nhrl
exactly a
will have
million
some
miles behind.
momentum. Yeah, Fred's looking pretty pacey around here.
It's
And
okay.
his
It's
hard
just
tires.
in these like really high lateral load corners. For the chicanes, he
Whoa.
looks okay.
Going a bit wide through the second Lesmo though.
You need like millimeter precision through there.
Oh, James is around.
Who? Sorry. Oh, James.
Oh no, James had a bit of a tank slapper there and he took the wall. While also getting a 2-second penalty at the same time.
Yeah. Right, what with Blue, by the way, is
Fred.
Fred's in the wall. He's out.
He's lost it.
Oh, that's a shame. Didn't even look like it was all that hard.
Oh, safety car.
Safety car
and
again.
Rectify is gonna get so good much out of this.
This is going to help all the soft runners who haven't pitched yet. So going to be the mother of
Rectify
all
has just gotten
undercuts.
blessed.
That the mediums will make it to the end.
Rectify has been absolutely blessed. His rate near the pit lane when that happened.
Involved with SLM, really good points chances there for Ferrari today. Hack him!
What? Hackman was disqualified for running blue flags. And he's out of the race.
I think
Pulls over
that was a
and
bit
that's it.
unfair. Akin is not the driver you expect to get disqualified. It's like, what would it mean if behind the safety car you've ignored the yellow flag? Would he have tried overtaking someone?
Yeah, that would mean trying to overtake somebody or beating too much. Interesting. That's gonna be a big cut in this in the big hit in drivers' championship today. And now most drivers changing their tires. Looking at the just tires in general. Yeah, don't think they can stay out. Other guys who stuck on the first lap for the hard tires.
For the Drivers' Championship, I don't think Hakim's going to mind too much. He's on, after Belgium, he's on 275, second place Echo 214.
Yeah, but still, this will maybe close things up a bit. Speaking of Echo, he is in last place on those medium tires. So he unfortunately pit right before safety car came out.
Side confirmation from Hakim, he accidentally overtook the safety car. He was under the impression that the safety car would re-overtake him. But I think the game is quite strict when it comes to do not overtake the safety car.
Well, he was in first place, there was no reason not to. So.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it, even if you tap the safety car, but knowing that the safety car is made out of the same stuff as a neutron star, if you touch the safety car, you're probably not even going to be finishing the race anyway.
Yeah, but he should not have passed the safety car. He was in first place, should stay behind it. Either way, he is out of the race now. We could have a pretty interesting podium today. The likes of maybe Blue and even Fear by Gaming.
Yeah, this is really going to help even the hard runners out as long as they haven't pitted yet.
The Feared by Gaming on those
Tyres.
9-lap-old mediums. Got the pit again.
From now, they've only got to go another 15 laps. Every corner they make at this low speed is just buying them tyre life.
Yeah.
No driver on the softs at all at this time.
Currently the fastest lap holder is CES Reservoir. Now with this fresh medium tires, it's probably going to push even harder. But it will be Blue, interestingly enough, leading away the field behind.
Yeah. And of all
James right
people,
behind.
James in P2, would you believe
Starting
it?
this lap. Yeah. But he has not come in, he's on 7-lap-old tires. And he'll try to go to the end, but it's going to be tough.
Just
as
saying,
it will be for
Reese,
Fear the
I
Game.
did see your comment in general earlier, and big ups on the helmet design. That is very nice.
Even if it's not that
James,
visible.
mate, what the hell?
Oh, James let him off through, I believe, or something. And Blue's gone. Oh, Blue spun! Blue spun!
That's gutting.
Oh, that is
Really,
good.
really gutting. Would you believe it?
Oh, Luke back in. Doss side by side.
Oh,
Oh, and Doss might have this.
they're all a bit tight going into turn 1.
Oh, Luke just got it. But now Reese will also get it.
They're like body slamming into each other.
Blue's still backwards. Alright, it's unfortunate for Blue. Ooh, Doss having a big tank snapper there. So, current top 3 Reservoir, Twonk, and Feared. But Luke is chasing down Feared probably on those fresher medium tires. Feared, again, on 10 laps. He's going to be having a hard time. Oh, and Reservoir gets taking penalty.
F1 at the back, struggling on ERS's cops, just trying to go wheel to wheel with him through the parabolica.
Yeah, Luke
Nice
back gaining
little
one Feared
switch
by
back
gaining. Not close enough though. Seeing with Twonk behind Reservoir.
Oh, third, backhand stepping out.
Oh, that's going to widen Luke's size pretty good. I think Feared might just give it up here. Yeah, giving that move up pretty much. And that'd be
The thing is with Fid, he doesn't need to hold on to it as much because he doesn't actually have a penalty. Everyone in front of him has, so if it stays the way it is, technically he could still win the race, although I'd be very surprised if he did win.
Yeah.
Just because there are much quicker guys behind him. It'll be down to the fewest mistakes more than anything, I'd say.
Yep. And Blue's put on the medium tires. Echo for seconds. That'll be his first. So far, the only driver without penalties.
Deservedly so. He's like driving a different racetrack on the entry into Ascari. You can eye up that Ferrari though.
DRS has been enabled. And Echo is actually just gaining on SLM here to get past him.
Let's run board of cops for this.
Bit of wheel banging, but he gets past, and now Carbs might just follow through. That's both of them through. So Eslim kind of regaining here around the outside. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, and Carbs takes the runoff, I believe. Yeah. And still gets a decent penalty.
To be fair, you know when you take that escape road, you are kind of supposed to slow down. It looked like you took it at racing speed.
Oh, and now Reese is...
props for trying to do it safely.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I would say...
Oh, Field's around, and that's him out. He's out, yeah. That was a heavy crash.
VSC.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him spin that violently, he was destined for a one-way trip to the barrier.
Yeah, it's quite sad actually, because he could have had a podium today.
It would be tough since he was on 10 lap
every
medium.
single driver with a penalty, and not one of them behind the VSC or the safety car. yet.
Well, that's what I call positive chaos, or we call it chaotic good.
Really, it is a level playing field again, so the only person who's really at risk would be Carps and
two dragsters right there.
Echo and
DOS and
DDoS. Well, yeah, that's a bit unfair though, because they were coming into the chicane. So they, you know, the moment you head into the braking zone, that's when you're
Reservoir into a Scary. Ooh.
Just watching Echo just getting past DDoS and the DRS straight into a Scary. Just gonna be glad that he's got that out of the way. Sorry. Head back up to the front. I'm gonna ride on board with Luke for this. Oh no! Oh no! SLM. I think she's just gone for a spin. Yeah, she's okay.
Reservoir is back on Twonk. To the inside. He's gonna have it done. Twonk is pushing it.
Luke said just like, yeah, go on, fight. Just fight.
Keep in mind though, Twonk does have an extra 2-second penalty over Reservoir.
Well, not out of the question then that Luke would win this race.
It'd be interesting if you can get past Reservoir.
Oh, Twonk's a bit of a tank sap coming out of the chicane.
Oh, and again, a bit of your step out. And Twonk's under threat because he does not have DRS. Well, Reservoir behind do. There's a big gap to Reese, who is in P4. Currently the biggest battle on track is these two.
I think Reservoir's more than content letting Twonk stay ahead, going down the main straight. He just possibly be more content with that being lap after lap.
Also with better ERS as well.
Yeah, but it's not going to hurt him just sitting back a bit. Let your ERS build up a bit and then go for it. Not every lap has to be an overtake attempt. But you try and tell that with these ones.
Around the outside, he's going to have them before the corner.
Yeah, he's already in front. Respect that from Twonk for not really fighting it. I think he kind of knew.
Yeah, I think we might just have to settle into P3 in this race. Saying that though, you never know. Reservoir or Luke could get a penalty.
Let's have a look. Not necessarily, because Luke doesn't need to keep using his ERS. He's in DRS range of both the cars, and both in front of him are, you know, because they've been fighting, they're burning through it. This is letting Luke catch up a bit in the ERS department. Blue with the penalty.
Really in last place, so I won't do much. That's every driver in this race gets their second penalty or more. I wonder if Twonk might have a run here now. He's actually spending a bit of ERS on the back straight. Yeah, Twonk is spending a bit. See if he'll go for it. He's gaining, but not right now.
Just had to back out of it. A little bit surprised that Luke's dropping back as much as he is.
But he does have better ERS than both of them.
Yeah, but even with his ERS, he's dropped back like a bit. Ideally, I think he should be in about half a second.
Really?
Because if anything does happen, he needs to be within closing range of an overtake. But the further he drops back, the more momentum he's going to lose. The drive down the straights.
Ooh, Twonk's pretty close now. They just keep changing positions. The tongue is a bit deep there. Still though, it's gonna be pretty close coming into the main straight. Oh, Tuang spending a lot. Oh, that's not good. Now he has 6% and he can't get past it. That's gonna be a big opener for Beck.
Oh, just realised, S11 Echo fighting away down in P8. See something a little bit different if SM can hold on to those tyres. But pens, they're all level on pens still, so it is a legitimate OT there for Echo. I don't think SM's going to mind too much. Faster tyre as well. Oh, SLM, why would you do that?
And just keep going as if nothing happened.
Well, what can she do?
Yeah, not much.
Well, at least she slowed down for him. But I think that was also partly because she had nowhere else to go. Well, she's caused damage to herself. I'm pretty sure Echo's going to catch up to her soon anyway. So James and Blue fighting away for position. Blue only just getting in front. As the top three are back at it again down the main straight. The thing is with Vasilette, I think she's got enough of a gap. She can hit and repair that car, come out on the softs and easily carry that Ferrari to the end. So I think regardless today she's going to get some points, but it's down to how many she wants.
Meanwhile, battle up front's been a bit neutralized. Both drivers, all three drivers within probably 5/10 of each other.
Yeah,
however, Luke has been gaining a bit in the last few laps.
Yeah, he's gaining, but his ERS though is like god tier.
Definitely. Yeah, I wonder if Rezify gets out of DRS range, Tuang might be in big trouble. I mean, he already is with that 6-second penalty, but... Again, rather spaced out. Both Rezify and Tuang has 0 ERS.
It's like a little calm before the storm moment, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the final 4-5 laps are going to be quite intense, at least for the top 3.
Yeah, Luke's starting to spend his ERS a bit to get gain on Tuang. Yeah, he's spending quite a bit now. Having 36%. Tuang meanwhile at 12%.
Doggo. Luke probably a little bit too early on the ERS there. Back-end stepped out when he turned the overtake on.
Yeah. Only really real battle on track here. Everyone else separated by quite a few seconds each. They're all really close in this section. Oh, Reservoir and a tank slapper, and Tonk's on the inside.
Says thank you very much.
Interesting, but what if I come back here? Yeah, he's gaining. Will he even try into a Starry?
Maybe if it was the last lap, I think he would have done.
But now Luke might have a chance here. Oh yeah, Luke's gaining. Luke's on the inside.
Go on, if Luke can just edge it out in front of the Alfa Romeo. Oh, send it. He's got that done.
Got it.
No, maybe not.
Oh, who will have DRS?
They both will.
Oh yeah, sorry, what am I saying?
Well, where's that? Out of all the races where the racing points and he did their straight line speed and he doesn't have enough of it.
Oh, Twinkle's a bit deep. Oh, but then Diversify is a tank slapper. And now Luke's back on him.
Echo,
you know, at the back,
some...
Echo got past D-Dogs.
Yep, oh, purple sector on there from Echo. That'll be a faster slap attempt. Set 2, that's blue. Exit of the second Lesmo, so... Oh, he's facing the wrong way. He's able to spin that round. Is it the wall doing so? Oh no, a slam!
Oh, she's crashed.
Safety
Ooh,
car!
watch out!
Safety car!
Ooh. What could that imply? Let's see.
Oh,
I think
gutted for
they have enough of the gap to hit
easy safety car. She's ripped the rear right tyre off and the car's ended back in the middle of the track.
So, will Twonk come in?
No.
No. Reservoir come in? No. Or Luke come in? No. Interesting.
The top guys don't need to.
I would. Lose out on one position and have fresh softs.
Yeah, but it's not really going to matter too much if it's going to be on the final lap.
True, actually, yeah. We're going to have a last lap fight here, aren't we?
Yeah, no DRS. Going to have to be old school.
I think they got to keep in mind, though, the safety car will come in before the race ends. Looks like we're setting up for a dramatic ending here. Kind of like Baku, actually, except it's not a standing start. You know what, this has brought Reese back into the fight a bit. He could get a podium here. Yep, safety car in this lap.
It's a very quick safety car.
Oh yeah, it's only 2 laps up in the race, it has to.
Yeah, but it could have gone at lap 26. Little bit unfair, considering like not everyone's caught up.
No, but that's how it's coded. Once it's the second last lap, they it's either no safety car can come out or the safety car that's already out comes in. But Twonk really bunching up the field. Oh, I think Carp's got damage.
Oh dear.
Oh, Twonk's on. Oh, Luke's got Reservoir.
Reese, like, 2 cars in front of you aren't exactly hard to miss. Oh no, he's been...
Whoa.
What the hell, cops? You bloody idiot, man. What the hell?
What happened there?
He just outbroke himself. Oh, I'm gonna save my thoughts from that after the race.
But now Reese is in P2.
F1 Antics has pushed Rosify off into the gravel.
Oh, Rosify has wing damage.
Yeah, he was caught up in that little pile-up.
Interesting dash. Echo on Reese. Getting the move done. And so, F1 Antics. Yeah, Reese is gonna have to defend for his life here. Or not Reese, I'm Resify, sorry. He's pretty much getting pushed through the corners. I got to find out what gave Reese that wing damage because he is struggling really hard here. And F1 Antics is gonna go down his inside.
Just to check the pens. F1 Antics needs to pull 3 seconds as quick as he can if he wants to keep himself on podium. I think he might be able to with Rosify struggling behind.
Didas, we're on the outside of Reese here.
Outside
he's gonna try it?
Reese is in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, he's gonna try it. Oh! Bit of contact there. Oh!
Alright, gonna head up with Twonk. A little bit lucky, but sometimes luck's needed. He's gonna come across the line. He wins in Monza. Who's gonna get the final podium spot? Will it be F1 Antics? No!
Yep.
It's Echo and Resify.
No, we're not.
Ah, gutted. Really, really gutted.
Oh, we're gonna have an interesting final race interview.
Yeah, any chance you can try and get them in?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I'm going to want to try and keep interviews quite quick today because I'm still not feeling very well. What the hell of a podium celebration was that? Just leaped out of nowhere. Well, your full race rundown then. Twonk winning in Monza for Red Bull. Yeah, it's going to help them pull more ground back on the constructors on Racing Point. Echo, the disqualification Hakim. Echo catching up by 19 points now. Still a little bit of a way to go, but good job nonetheless. And Resify, good job bringing his Alfa Romeo home in P3. F1 Antics is best finish in Division 2 so far. P4 for the Renault. DDoS on his debut, it's P5 for the AlphaTauri driver. Carps P6 for Alfa Romeo. James, lag issues today, probably related, but I think he'd be okay with P7 for the Mercedes driver. Reese dropping all the way down to P8 at the end there. Blue classified P9 for Renault, and not Luke Beck will be classified P10. Ran out of points, and your DNFs were SLM, Fed by Gaming, Fred, Ellie and Hakim being disqualified.
Just waiting on Twonk.
Well, I know I'm uploading tonight.
Just gonna wait for the screen to take us back to the lobby.
We're just waiting for the race winner to join. Oh, there we go. We got everybody. Okay.
Right, you're gonna start off then. Who's it? P3 Reservoir, wasn't it? I think as a team you kind of had everything to lose, but you drove pretty okay. I don't really know what to say because it's been a lot of ups and downs for everyone, and it's just left a bit of a sour taste at the ending. But it takes for your race perspective.
I mean, I was having a great race. You know, I was fast. I was faster than anyone on the track. And then it all got ruined. There's nothing I can pretty much say. It's just a standard that me, Twonk and Luke towards the end fighting. And that got ruined. So, quite annoyed about that, but, you know, we move on.
Can you just better describe the end of the race there? What happened, how you got that wing damage?
I mean, so Twonk had a restart. I don't know, on my screen it looked like he was braking, but I don't know if he was or not. That was just, you know, on my screen. So I was a bit behind him on the restart. Luke was coming up on my inside, which I was aware of, and then I got hit in the back, which made me, you know, lose a bit of traction. I then had to avoid Luke on the inside, so I, you know, broke earlier so I can get the leaving room, and then I just kept taken out by a Red Bull, so that's how I got wing damage, and I didn't actually see what happened behind me, but, you know, when I saw that Red Bull I was very, very annoyed.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but at least you managed to scrap what you got, and you managed to still pull out a podium finish, even with all that happening in the back.
Yeah.
With Carps and Luke making a huge collision.
No, if it's okay, I'm going to move on to P2. I mean, bad luck Reservoir, I'm feeling with quite a few drivers after today. But, Echo, it's another
Hello.
P2. I think you'll take it considering the race, and your title rival Hakim didn't finish. Try and see some of the positives today. I think you drove pretty well.
Yes and no. I think this podium is definitely bittersweet. First off, I want to say commiserations to Luke. That should have been his for the win. Possibly, yeah, like I say, possibly even for the win itself. I just wasn't really with it. I just got really, really lucky right at the end. With only that one penalty. Unfortunately, I had a drive-through penalty and a 5-second penalty as well, which I had to serve. I think about 10 laps from the end I got hit up in the back from 11 as well, which kind of cost me time. I had a safety car right at the end, which was really weird, to be fair, for a safety car to come out that late. I know we saw in Azerbaijan a couple of weeks ago a red flag and that, but that's real life compared to a game.
You actually mentioned that, yeah.
But like I say, bittersweet. Like, yes, I'm happy that I've got P2. You know, I can try and push on for the title, but you know, it honestly, it doesn't feel like I deserve it. I don't, in my opinion, I don't deserve that P2 whatsoever. You know, it is what it is. That's racing. I'm ready to look at the footage on Luke's end as well, because I want to know what happened there. So, yeah.
Yeah, putting aside what happened today, and just thinking of the overall season championship, so far the last few races, you seem to be a little bit off what you usually are. Like, do you plan on maybe, like, in the next few races, like, do you have better tracks that you think you can do better on, or just getting better as a whole?
I don't really know, to be fair. I think it's difficult to say, like, I always know that my qualifying pace isn't great. I just got really unlucky with the 5 second time penalty where I sped in the pit lane. But to be fair, that was my fault. I did go 45 miles an hour over the speed limit, so I'll hold my hands up on that one because I did pit late and yeah, just broke way too late. The other time penalty that I had, the drive-through under VSC, I just by millimeters misjudged when to actually go full power, so that one was my fault as well. So I think I was just unlucky with my driving today, really. But then at the same time, I was lucky with just getting a podium. So yeah,
Bittersweet.
yeah, extremely bittersweet, but onwards and upwards, eh?
Yeah. I guess like trying back with P2, I think all of our thoughts with your teammate at the minute. Going to move on to race winner Twonk. Do you agree with us? A little bit of a bittersweet ending there, considering you did run away with it from the final lap. Maybe not as bittersweet for you as you may think, but yeah, how was your race and how did you sum up that ending?
To be honest, I was really enjoying that battle we had at the end. Because I knew I wasn't in the chance for the win, so I was just enjoying it, to be honest. If they left me behind, they left me behind. But that safety car at the end, when it came out, I was so mad. And obviously all the events that followed, I don't have a clue what happened behind me. But unfortunately, it killed. It took Avalanche's pretty much half the grid's chance of winning away.
Yeah, sum it up basically, there's one driver seemed to outbreak himself a bit into turn one and create kind of a big collision, but still, do you think that you had much of a chance of maybe pulling away even a P2 with them behind you? You think you could have just pulled it on the last 2 laps and kind of as hard as you could, or was it all just by down from that collision and just you managing to get away from it?
I'm gonna be honest, it was all from that collision. I would have got third if that had never happened, because I was trying to put pressure on Ollie the entire race and he just would not get a penalty. He had one moment, but that was about it. It was a solid race from him. And Luke was really unlucky as well to be collected in that kerfuffle, let's say.
Alright.
I lead the way, good pace from you today.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna have to try and round it off there then. The quicker we can look into that, the sooner we can have some kind of decision on it. Congratulations to the top team regardless of anything that's happened today. It was good racing for the most part, but yeah, bittersweet ending there. Nhrl activity for the next week, Division 1 heading to Singapore tomorrow. Very shortly the announcement for the weather will be out for that, and we enjoyed seeing what you saw here today. Division 2 heading to Singapore next week, and Tuesday Championships IndyCar, the final race of the season at Daytona. It will be the only night race of the season, so anyone wants to turn up that, even if a one-off, the time is open to do so. But from me, a pitch, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week in Singapore.